Early voting counts suggest a record level of participation before Election Day. The tens of thousands of ballots already cast show voters are making sure their votes are counted amid a pandemic. On the first day of in-person voting, more than 75,000 people cast a ballot. That's on top of more than 1.1 million that have already returned their absentee ballot. And some municipalities have already exceeded 50% of all the ballots cast in the last presidential election. Barry Burden with the UW Election Research Center says Wisconsin dropped behind the rest of the nation for turnout in 2016, when about 67% showed up at the polls, but says that will likely change this year.
The percentage of eligible voters who participate could be a record high. And that's despite the pandemic, which has created some complications for voting for people who don't want to vote in person and are voting by mail for the first time.
Joining us now is Michelle Ebbert, the Fort Atkinson City Clerk. Michelle, thanks for being here, as we know this is a busy time for you.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm happy to be here.
I want to start talking about early voting, which kicked off last week. And a lot of municipalities reported long lines, which in part was due to slow processing times for the state's voter registration system. Beyond that little hiccup, other than that, how are things going?
Very well. Fort Atkinson has great committed voters. I'm really proud of them. Social distancing is hard at times with smaller lobbies, especially with our situation. Various polling places where they do have absentee voting within their lobbies could be smaller. There could be more lines inside, outside. But we had a great turnout. We had a lot of patience. The slowdown with the voter system was not a problem. We had great backup plan. We did have a printout of active voters and a printout of those that did already request absentee ballots. So we made sure we weren't duplicating any efforts.
So it seemed like you were well prepared, even with that little system being pretty slow. I also want to ask you about more voters are being interested in spoiling their ballot. Election officials are telling us which is a process to void your absentee ballot for a variety of reasons. Say it's damaged, or a voter may change their mind and they now want to vote in person. I just want to ask, as a clerk, what is the reasoning behind this? And are you seeing an increase of people calling, changing their minds about sending or dropping off their absentee ballot?
A couple great points you bring up. The first, if voters had requested ballot by mail, we urge them to vote on that ballot. We really need them to use that ballot. If they come in our office and want to vote in person absentee right now, we ask them to bring that ballot, or if they're able to go home and get the ballot and bring it back, them to use that one. Most of the voters that are in this situation are very happy to go home and grab that ballot. Sometimes they stated they weren't sure how and when they were going to feel, and they wanted to make sure they had a backup plan. And we understand that. We want to make sure everyone has the opportunity to vote. If a voter comes on Election Day, on November 3rd, and they bring their absentee ballot, we want them to vote on that ballot also. They would still be treated as an absentee voter. Staff, well-trained inspectors and staff would be processing their ballot as an absentee ballot. If the voter would like extra reassurance, we can take some time one-on-one to assure them that their vote will be counted.
Why do you think, though, there's an increase in the number of people that now all of a sudden don't want to send in their absentee ballot or even put it in a drop box?
We saw earlier this year, before the April election, there's a lot of concern with voters once the pandemic started, and they had requested absentee ballots online. One of the criteria, or I should say options, for voting absentee is to decide if you're considered a regular voter who requests ballots per election or an annual basis, or if you're indefinitely confined. We had a lot of voters mistake that indefinitely confined status for being quarantined and safer at home. So they didn't realize that when you select the indefinitely confined option, that means you're going to get a ballot mailed to you for all elections until you request us to stop, or until you don't return them for consecutive elections. We had a lot of voters confused when they received that ballot. So the first thing we did, we pulled up their voter record and we asked them to look at the label. And if the label on their absentee ballot said indefinite, we explained what that meant. I think we had a lot of confusion earlier in the spring, and people wanted to make sure that they were going to get their ballot no matter what.
How are you addressing people's suspicions overall that they don't think the USPS will, deliver their ballot on time?
Yeah, I can't speak for the USPS. We trust the system. We trust that we mailed the ballots to you and you received it. it's confident that if they mail the ballot back to us, we will receive it. I understand, however, a voter wants to return the ballot. What's important is that they're able to vote. If they want to return it to us in person, that's fine. If they want to put it in the drop box, that's fine.
I want to now talk about counting absentee ballots because it's anticipated to cause delays in some areas when getting election results on November 3rd. Because by law, once you start counting ballots, you can't stop. Do you think you'll be able to get it done in one night, or are you thinking there'll be an all-nighter?
We will get it done. I have several teams of those that will be taking half of the alphabet. I have 3 DS200 machines. Those are the actual machines you put your ballot in. One of those will be set up specifically for voters that vote on election day that will put their ballot in their machine. The other 2 machines would be separated between one of my trained staff members and then at least 2 trained election inspectors. Those 3 will be their own team with their own DS200 ballot machine and their own badger book. They will have a section of ballots, whether it be from alphabetical A through L or 2000. They will process those 2,000 throughout the day. They work in groups of 10. They check in 10, they process 10. So they're balancing after every 10 ballots. So again, I'll have 2 teams of those. The April election, we had 2,600 absentee ballots and we were able to process those in about 7 hours.
Wow, that's great. Very efficient, right? So I also want to talk about voter intimidation. It is being heightened this election because we've talked to law enforcement officers that tell us that they're preparing for groups, potentially armed groups, showing up at polling places. So how are you as a clerk preparing for these possible scenarios?
Our police department will have additional officers on duty once the polls are open. Our Fort Atkinson Police Department, they've established extra patrol when officers, they'll stop in various times throughout the day. They will drive around their perimeter just to make sure everything is safe and secure. And we will have an officer on shift in the evening. They'll come before the polls close and they will stick around until all the closing duties are done, just for safety of the inspectors, any of the staff, and then also if there's any observers or any of the public that just want to come and monitor the process.
Now, Michelle, I just want to ask, is there any big concern that you have heading into Election Day?
Not honestly. I want voters to feel comfortable. I always kind of thrive on a safe, secure setting, non-intimidating setting. I want everyone to feel comfortable. I know with the pandemic going on, a lot of concern. Disinfecting stations, everyone has their own pen. We do a lot of cleaning quite often. We have gloves available, sanitizer often. We have masks available if someone doesn't have a mask.
Michelle Ebbert, the Fort Atkinson City Clerk, thanks for coming on the program. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.